Puntland, in northeastern Somalia, is a semi-autonomous state with a long coastline along the Gulf of Aden, one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. Its location gives it immense strategic value, making it a key player in global trade and security. Puntland declared autonomy in 1998, establishing its own government and security forces, often acting independently from Mogadishu. This autonomy attracts foreign partners, especially those seeking influence without dealing with Somalia's central government. The region's long, hard-to-police coast once made it a piracy hotspot, and now faces threats from groups like Al-Shabaab and ISIS. These challenges make Puntland reliant on powerful allies for security and development. Enter the United Arab Emirates, a wealthy neighbor across the Gulf, viewing Puntland as a gateway to Africa and a platform for projecting power. The UAE's involvement is reshaping Puntland's politics, raising questions about sovereignty and foreign influence. In this high-stakes environment, Puntland's future is increasingly tied to the ambitions of outside powers. The UAE's ambitions in the Horn of Africa center on trade and security, and Puntland is crucial to both. By managing ports like Bosaso, the UAE secures its trade routes and extends its commercial reach into Africa. Stability in Puntland helps shield the UAE from regional threats, piracy, terrorism, and rival influence from Iran or the Houthis in Yemen. The UAE's involvement has evolved from aid to direct investment, infrastructure projects, and military deployments. This deep engagement allows the UAE to bypass Mogadishu's politics and build a reliable partnership with Puntland. The UAE's strategy is about creating a sphere of influence, securing maritime trade, countering extremism, and outmaneuvering rivals like Turkey and Qatar. By focusing on Puntland, the UAE gains an effective ally and a foothold in the region. This partnership is powerful but controversial, as it sidesteps Somalia's federal government. For the UAE, Puntland is a linchpin in its regional ambitions. For Puntland, the alliance brings investment and security, but at a cost. The relationship is transforming the balance of power in the Horn of Africa. Bosaso Port is Puntland's economic lifeline, handling most imports and exports. In 2017, the UAE's DP World signed a 30-year deal to upgrade and manage the port, promising major investment and modernization. This transformed Bosaso into a regional trade hub, boosting Puntland's economy and connecting it to global markets. But the deal also gave the UAE significant control over Puntland's main economic asset. The port now serves as a logistical base for UAE operations, supporting both commercial and security objectives. Bosaso is part of a broader network of UAE-managed ports along the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden, a string of pearls strategy. This network cements the UAE's dominance in regional maritime trade. While Puntland benefits economically, its future is increasingly tied to Abu Dhabi's interests. The port deal is both an engine of growth and a lever of foreign influence. Before the port deal, the UAE built its security presence in Puntland by creating and funding the Puntland Maritime Police Force, or PMPF. Established to fight piracy, the PMPF became one of Puntland's most capable security units, thanks to Emirati funding, training, and equipment. The force has reduced piracy and fought extremist groups, but its close ties to the UAE raise questions about loyalty and control. Critics see the PMPF as a proxy force, serving Abu Dhabi's interests as much as Puntland's. Its autonomy from other Somali security forces fuels concerns about foreign influence. The PMPF is a powerful tool for the UAE, protecting its investments and advancing its regional agenda. The line between partnership and proxy force remains blurred. In 2025, the UAE secretly deployed an advanced Israeli-made radar system near Bosaso Airport, without approval from Somalia's federal government. Officially, the radar was to defend against threats from Yemen's Houthis, but its installation was shrouded in secrecy. Even Puntland's parliament was uninformed. The presence of Israeli technology and the secret deal sparked outrage over Somalia's sovereignty. Reports suggested the radar also supported covert arms shipments to Sudan's RSF, turning Puntland into a hub for UAE military operations. This marked a major escalation, shifting the UAE from economic partner to direct military actor in Somalia. The controversy deepened divisions between Puntland and Mogadishu. The radar episode highlights the risks of unchecked foreign influence. The UAE's approach in Somalia is to bypass the central government, forging direct ties with regional states like Puntland and Somaliland. This allows quick deals and projects, avoiding Mogadishu's political gridlock, especially when the federal government is aligned with UAE rivals like Turkey and Qatar. The UAE's support empowers Puntland's leaders, giving them leverage against the central government and fueling political fragmentation. This strategy deepens Somalia's internal divisions, as regional leaders rely on foreign patrons over national unity. While it brings development to Puntland, it undermines efforts to build a cohesive Somali state. The UAE's direct engagement is effective, but destabilizing. The UAE's actions in Puntland are part of a wider contest for influence in the Horn of Africa, with Turkey and Qatar backing Somalia's federal government. This rivalry turns Puntland and Mogadishu into proxies for competing foreign agendas. Supporters of the UAE-Puntland alliance point to economic growth and improved security. Critics warn of secret deals, foreign military assets, and the erosion of Somali sovereignty. The relationship risks creating dependency and using Puntland as a pawn in regional conflicts. Puntland must weigh the benefits of Emirati support against the dangers of losing autonomy. The stakes are high. Development, security, and the very future of Somali self-determination hang in the balance. The Horn of Africa's chessboard is more crowded and more complicated than ever.